The life story of Buddha. Long ago, more than 2,500 years ago, a great teacher was born in a small kingdom. His name was Siddhartha Gautama. He was born in Lumbini. His father was King Suddhodana, the ruler of the Kapilavastu kingdom. His mother was Queen Maya. When Siddhartha was born, wise sages visited the palace. They made an important prediction. They said, "This child will become either a great king or a great spiritual teacher." King Suddhodana wanted his son to become a powerful ruler, so he decided to protect Siddhartha from all sadness and suffering. Siddhartha grew up in a beautiful palace. He had everything he needed: fine clothes, delicious food, music, and entertainment. The king made sure Siddhartha never saw pain, sickness, or death. As Siddhartha grew older, he married a beautiful princess named Yasodhara. Soon they had a son named Rahula. But even with all this happiness, Siddhartha felt something was missing. He began to ask deep questions about life. One day, Siddhartha asked to see the world outside the palace. His father did not like the idea, but he agreed. During this journey, Siddhartha saw something shocking. First, he saw an old man. The man was weak and walking slowly with a stick. Siddhartha had never seen someone like this before. "Why is he like this?" he asked. The charioteer replied, "This is old age. Everyone becomes old one day." Siddhartha was surprised. Later he saw a sick man. The man was lying on the ground in pain. "What happened to him?" Siddhartha asked. The charioteer said, "He is sick. Anyone can become sick." Soon after, Siddhartha saw a group of people carrying a dead body. The family members were crying. Siddhartha asked quietly, "Does everyone die one day?" The charioteer answered, "Yes, death comes to everyone." These sights deeply disturbed Siddhartha. He began thinking about suffering in the world, but then he saw something different. He saw a peaceful monk walking calmly. The monk looked happy and peaceful. "Who is he?" Siddhartha asked. "He is searching for truth and wisdom," said the charioteer. That moment changed Siddhartha's life forever. He realized that wealth and luxury could not solve the problems of life. One night, when everyone in the palace was sleeping, Siddhartha made a difficult decision. He left the palace quietly. He left his royal life, his family, and his wealth. He wanted to find the truth about life. For many years, Siddhartha traveled across forests and villages. He met many teachers. He practiced deep meditation. Sometimes he ate very little food. Sometimes he lived alone in the forest. At one point he practiced extreme fasting. He became very weak, but he realized that extreme suffering was not the answer. Then he understood something important. The path to wisdom is the middle way, not too much luxury and not too much suffering. One day, Siddhartha sat under a sacred tree called the Bodhi Tree. He made a strong promise. "I will not leave this place until I find the truth." He sat in deep meditation for many hours. Finally, as the morning star appeared in the sky, Siddhartha found enlightenment. He understood the true nature of life. He realized that suffering comes from desire and attachment, and peace comes from wisdom and compassion. At that moment, Siddhartha became Gautama Buddha, which means the enlightened one. After enlightenment, Buddha began teaching people. He traveled from village to village. He taught people how to live with kindness, wisdom, and peace. His teachings became known as Buddhism. Thousands of people became his followers. Kings, farmers, and ordinary people listened to him. Buddha taught about compassion, honesty, and mindfulness. He taught that true happiness comes from inner peace. Buddha spent about 45 years teaching these ideas. Finally, at the age of 80, he passed away peacefully. But his teachings did not disappear. Even today, millions of people around the world follow the teachings of Buddha. His message of peace, kindness, and wisdom continues to inspire humanity. True happiness comes from understanding life and living with kindness and wisdom. Subscribe for more videos.